into the distance.
Wait, hold on. We have to have the moment of truth first. Oh, do you want to hit the magic button? Hit the magic button. Let's go. Why are we waiting? 3.
ESA サマー2022のご視聴の皆さん、こんばんは。
But I'm still at 0 HP.
You get used to it. It's honestly.
ここからは司会私、てゆきがお送りいたします。
Do you want a second? Just press the damn button. Yep, go ahead. Press the button. And we're back. Okay, press the button.
あ、プレストボタン。プレストボタンのカウントが。
Innovating speed tech live. Pero por qué, hija? Pero por qué? Press the damn button. Press the button. There we go. All right. Press the button. Just press the button. Just press the button.
続いての作品はですね、アクションアドベンチャーゲームTUNICとなっております。カテゴリーは 2%。奏者の名前は、SunnymuffinSR さんかな。ね。TUNICについてちょっとあんまり知識ない。ちょっと今速攻で調べた記事ちょっと読ませていただきます。TUNICは2022年3月16日に配信されたストリームエピックゲームスストアなどのプラットフォームで配信された小さな狐剣士を主人公とする見下ろし型アクションアドベンチャーゲームとなっております。とある島の海岸にて目を覚ました主人公は好奇心だけを頼りに謎の遺跡が広がる世界を冒険することになっております。島内には様々な敵が徘徊しており、大きなボスも存在。ドッジロールで攻撃をかわし、道中で入手した武器を倒していこう。剣や盾などの装備品を獲得でき、盾やドッジロールを使用するとスタミナゲージを消費する。今回公開されたトレーラーで、無知のような装備もあるそうです。攻撃した敵を引き寄せたり、グラップリングフックのように使ってギャップを飛び越えたりできるようだ。多分リンクみたいな感じですね。本作はゼルダの伝説からの影響を強く感じさせるゲームスタイルとなっているそうです。制作側も意識してんのかな。いやでも結構可愛いキツネなんでリンクではないと思います。名前なんて言うんだろうこの子。あ、さっき言うの忘れてた。解説の方いらっしゃいませ。解説応募してくださったり、チャットでアシストしていただけると嬉しいです。そう。取説がないからこのゲージは何なのかなど推察していく。緑の服を着て前転できてフックショット打ちまくるので7割ゼルダ。チャットの方に有識者がいらっしゃる。頼もしい。スイッチ CM ホームアロンあるのがちょっと気になります。 ああ、なるほど。ゲージが出てくるけど説明がなし。自分で探しに行く感じですかね。RTA はネタバレにならない。うんうん。映像系スキップする感じでしょうかね。
And welcome back, everybody, to ESA Summer 22. In this event, we are raising
そろそろ
money
かな
for Save the Children. Links to donate can be found below the stream. We would like to thank ViewSonic Gaming for their monitors this event and Twitch, the platform that this is hosted on. And now it is time for SunnymuffinSR running TUNIC. Take it away.
あら、かわいい。
Hello, hello, hello. Which camera are we in?
That one, right there.
Awesome. Yeah, so this is TUNIC. I'm Sunny Muffin. With me today, I have Nash Lax,
Hello.
my wonderful commentator. We're just going to dive right into it, and Nash is going to give a
なんか、ま、騒動みたいなものが刺さってますね。
go.
So,
あ、始まりました。グッドラック
an
です
adventure about a tiny fox in a big world where you explore the wilderness, fight monsters, and find secrets.
Ooh, spooky. Just
まず主人公はなんか
this, there will be a
島に表示されて倒れてたところから始まります
I
ね。
absolutely recommend you do. But this is any percent
かわいい。
seeing as many of the spoilers, but they'll definitely be there. First things first, we had a donation for.
ジュース拾った違うな。
We're gonna do that real quick.
Be prepared, everyone. You donated for this.
これ何してんだろう。頭でかくなった。爆弾か。
Incentive for fox color. So,
Yep.
Zet, can we go ahead and get that color? Because we're gonna be coming up on it pretty quick.
All right, and the color that has been donated towards white and yellow both didn't get any love. $120.
ああ、なんかトムとジェリーでなんかこんな投げて爆発するやつあったな。
$15. Thank you so much, everybody, for donating towards this.
I love Purple Fox. That's a good decision.
Good decisions.
I didn't know the monsters would get big heads as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is it's gonna be
で
fantastic.
また拾う。
Be watching some big-headed creatures fly through this game. Yeah. So this is like a Zelda-like game. We're gonna be exploring the world. Initially, when you're dumped into this world, you know absolutely nothing about it, and you eventually learn more and more. So like, there's a bunch of hidden.
物資の回収してんのかな
The
これ。
game uses to like the game uses its camera to hide
Gru-
various things very well.
なんか色変わってる。何してんですかこれ。ピンク、
There's a lot of
Blue.
different colors available, but y'all pick
Green.
your favorite color.
I like
Happen
green
to
as
be
well.
あ、
blue,
あ、なんか音階
purple.
上がってってる。
Alright, let's go. Cool. Now we can get the run going.
色変えただけですか
Incentive settled. But yeah, all the enemies have giant.
あら、かわいい。
It's great. Great. Honestly, we're trying during commentary. We're gonna try our best to, as Sunny said, like we're gonna try our best to.
色変え部屋。
about the story, about the narrative of the game. It's probably best to describe this as a
あ、ビットウォー
game
カー
with
忘れてた。
a very high level of narrative interaction. you're learning a lot about the game. And one thing that we won't be picking up are pages that you see like scattered around the ground. If you remember back in the olden days where you sat in the back of a car with a new video game, you were just scrolling through like the manual. TUNIC has a very high level nostalgia for that factor, and there's so much you can explore
からは徹
from
底
the
的に
trouble
逃げ
set.
て、
But we will be skipping basically all of that. I don't think we pick up a single page in this category.
なんかカニっぽいのがいる。
The really nice thing about this game is like the world is actually
なんか踏まなかった？
You don't know that until you start discovering various things. So the very first thing we did in the run was did a pretty large.
色は単なるおしゃれでしょうか。
So we used one of the bomb codes and blew up some grass, and now we're running to the atoll to pick up the hook shot.
Yeah, I think the hookshot is like the fourth major item you normally actually pick up, and we just do.
アイテム回収。
And that's one of the beauties of this game. It literally gives you that open world adventure feel. Like there's nothing really blocking you majorly about like what type of things you can do in this game. You can basically go everywhere.
どんどん地下行きますね。
Minor glitches, you can actually go everywhere in this game. We're gonna see a lot of that at 80%. There's a bunch of different categories out there as well.
まだ先進みそう。あ、爆弾投げたのか今。
Perfect.
You want to explain what happened there?
Yeah, so we
あ、食われてか壁抜けですかこれ。
and because it's an isometric camera, but it's still based around different types of rooms. He actually threw a bomb to lure.
あー、食われちゃった。
Oh, run over it.
あ、あ、
Heck.
リセット
No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
デスルールがですね。
No, fuck. Well, you died again.
I'm supposed to be good at this game, right?
Yeah. Oh man.
All right, we're
What's the
okay. We're okay.
We're fine. So he did a death warp there. Because it's a narrative thing, the first death warp you do, you see yourself in a little.
知ってた。
I'm not going into that. Play the game. There we go. Grabbing a little chest here. There's one
開発はこれを想定していったってこと？
pick up a very specific set of items during it. Because we're doing some major skips, like we're not picking up the sword until later in the game, and we're picking up a very.
あ、副ショット使いましたね。やっぱりゼルダじゃないですか。
Symbols are the ones that make this run happen. So that's a hook shot that didn't exactly go as planned, but it's all part of the game, basically. There's multiple ways where we use the hook shot to skip various sequences of the game, and we're gonna be abusing that a lot more later in the run, because we're gonna get a combination of items which break
あ
the
れ、画面
game
止まった。
more, for us. But all this is part of the game. By the way, secret entrance to a door, and hey, we got the sword!
we found
If you play this game casually, that's not what
大丈夫かな。
We're a Zelda game now. We have a sword. All right.
Yeah, the developer of this game did great on it. Like, there's actually a second sword you can pick up there, and as soon as you like know more about the game, you learn more about like what the intricacies of this game is, and like how to open specific areas and specific doors. There's a second sword right there, and we use that tremendously. So he definitely kept things in mind there. There's another little sequence of buttons that Sunny casually pressed on the keyboard. You didn't see it, but we did. And he got himself another mana potion there. Yeah, we should probably talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. Okay. This trick is. Oh. Okay. That trick on big head mode is
Matega,
like, actually
meto mata.
impossible.
So good.
Really happy to have gotten that first try.
Oh man, that was great. That was amazing.
Yeah. The lineup on that is completely different when your head is 8 times the size that it's supposed to be. So.
Oh, the enemies are big as well. I love that. I love that face. All right. Explaining that a little bit, we're gonna see that particular trick a lot more and in a lot more easier fashion. Don't die. Don't die. You're gonna die, right? No,
What?
you're not dying. You're not dying.
Not yet. Not
Okay,
yet.
yeah, good, good.
Now we're gonna die. So
Yeah.
this game basically saves every time you pick up an item, and it really it manages your inventory really well, which
Yep.
like from a speedrun perspective is pretty difficult. So like your resource management for this run is incredibly important because once you use a resource, it is gone. I did pick up a couple of extra firecrackers just in case because there are some tricks coming up that I need to have multiple tries to do them. But yeah, we're actually trucking right along. We picked up the ice rod. Next up on our list is the dark tomb.
Yeah, we have some major items. So as a Zelda-esque game, there are some major progression items, I would like to call them, where you're just trying to find a few items there. He just used the hookshot to slingshot a guy into oblivion. Thank you for that. Going back to the hookshot real quick. So you saw him throw a bomb. That
すいません、こっちの不具合でした。
he use the hook shot to sling themselves towards
ちょっと
the
一瞬ディスコード落ちちゃって焦りました。
such a great item in this
デスルーラはデスルーラしてんですかね。
trick that you can keep on using. If it's a normal
こ
enemy and you
う、な
use
ん
the
か
hook shot, you throw them
気が
to
ついたらゲージ増えて
you
た。
just pull them and you can relocate enemies that way. We're gonna see that being used a ton later on the run.
見えない見えない。
And it's stuck
心眼チャットでしょうか。
towards said enemy. And that makes the hook shot probably the most broken item in this game.
That is one
Got
of
it.
the hardest rooms in the room.
あ、拾った。
Well done.
So, normally you're supposed to have the lantern to go through that.
あ、
There's
タ
a
イト
bunch
ル
of
戻っ
spikes,
た。
there's a bunch of enemies. It is terrifying. We have to do it completely dark in any percent because it just takes too long to get the lantern. We're not about that. Xenoblade 3 just came out, and I need to get this run over with fast so I can go play.
That's the entire goal of TUNIC, just to get it done, and then we can go, and then we can start playing some more Xenoblade. But for now, we have some donations that I'd like to get read. Come on, Zed. Let's
That
go.
is correct. We have Nico with a C donating $5. I think they got a little bit of a mix-up here, saying, "Wow, this chicken boy deck run is amazing." Thanks, by the way, Sunny Muffin, for lending me your Ferrari the other day, King. Greetings from Brazil, and remember to pet
あ、フックショット。
smile.
Thank
And
you, Nico.
これは何してんですか。
have here an amazing $200 donation from Patrick T, saying, "Love Tunic, good luck with the run." Thank you so much.
That is on like love
Thank
TUNIC,
you
dude.
so
Like,
much.
I fully agree with that. This is an amazing game, and there's so much going on. You can go into this game blind, and you're gonna see 10 other people take 10 slightly different
いや、なんか世界観、色が綺麗。
work. We are entering a very unique area
これは何ですか
right
ね。
now. This is
なんか光らせてますけど。
end game of it, but we're going here relatively early with basically no upgrades.
あ、なんか物が増えた。
Very dangerous. And we're gonna see another trick. The one that I talked about earlier with the hook shot, we're gonna see that come up soon, and we're gonna see some crazy skips coming from that.
Also, sorry, headphone user.
Oh yeah. So
あ、落ちちゃう。
enjoying this magical soundtrack.
赤ゲージが体力なのか
We're
な。
basically getting chemical.
さっきデスルーラした時見落としちゃったんで。
Yeah, the miasma is here. There's an item we could pick up to save ourselves from this.
あー、なるほど。祈ってたの。
The side effect of that is the fact that we're on literally 1 HP right now. You see the HP bar going downwards, and it's basically flat to the ground with a single white pixel.
いや、つかみ系の技すごい便利ですね。
Permanent HP goes down as long as you're touching the miasma, and that won't come back anytime soon. And now we're gonna go into the depths.
Yeah, we're heading into the ziggurat here. This is one of the like longer sections of the game.
なんかこの
Basically, I have all the items I need to beat the game, but we do need to get the.
ラピュタみたいな感じのエレベーターになっ
It's three
た。
keys.
Definitely not the Triforce. They're hexagons.
色も青いですし。
Hexaforce.
They're hexagons. It's not triangles.
No.
Totally different game.
Honestly, hexagons are superior to Triforce.
Yeah. And this is actually the part where the route is going to deviate the most when you're doing marathon strats. So we're gonna play this ultra
逆
ultra
そう。
safe.
いきなりこれラスなんですか。
I don't want to lose 5 minutes.
No, no, no.
In a normal like PB attempt, it'd be at 1 HP. This is
あ、全開した。
and any little thing, any little breeze would kill you. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go through this super safe, kill off these fairies here, get a mana refill, and we're gonna be heading into one of the newest tricks in the run. I don't even know if you've seen this.
I have no idea if I've seen it yet
Ooh.
as well.
We got some spicy tech up here.
Oh, nice.
So there's an administrator fight up here. He's like a mini boss. He's not like terribly difficult, but he's.
あー、雰囲気が綺麗。
It would be a shame if we skipped him.
The poor guy. He's been waiting all this time for you to come here. No way. Oh, that's good.
これボツかな。
So I clipped into the ground there using another effigy drop, and with
なん
that,
かポケモンでこういうのいたような気がする。
yeah, basically the hook shot. When you can hook shot through terrain, and none of the terrain has collision from the bottom. So while I was inside of the little like square up there, I pressed the effigy
あ、
button,
中ボツでしたか。
animation, and it drops me to the next set of terrain, which just happens to be the area that I need to go to, and then I have to use the sword to kind of clip back through the wall. It's fun. This game is good.
This game is so good. There's so many things to do and so many like little.
人形
that could actually
残機どっちだ。
This
人形かな。
very broken.
あ、またタイトル
And
戻った。
all the other categories basically are the same at this point.
Speaking of glitches, we got another one here. This
Nope,
is this
don't
is
bl-
あ、なんか
this is the Ziggurat.
悪いことしようとしますね。義士、あ、抜けた。
This is
あ、
the giant
Poor
auto scroller
ankles, man.
section.
Poor ankles.
帰ってきま
Yeah,
した。
there is a loading zone there that extends pretty far out, but there's that
あ、
seems
おと
to be
り、
the only way that we've found to be able to clip off the edge.
ポケモンでいう
Takes us into the next section.
身代わりですね。
An elevator auto scroll section. So thank you devs for putting that in, so
That's
we
so
could not sit on an elevator for a minute.
The developers definitely had like speedrunning in mind, like when the
いや、なんか雲みたいなのがいる。
try and find like some open world situations that we could just exploit. They didn't expect us to break the hookshot to this extent, probably, but there's some cool stuff there. By the way, that's a save point. We haven't talked about that yet. Basically, think of a Dark Souls save point.
セーブと回復してたかな
And
今。
the entire state of the world just resets as well. So
木の実かなこれ。
back up and then they recover. You can recover your HP.
ああ、なるほど。
You lose it to the miasma, and you just keep on going in the game as if it's normal. This is supposed to be a very hard fight, but you just pray a little bit and you just leave.
Yeah, we're noping out of this.
Yeah.
I don't want to do
これもさっきの中ボスくんですね。
Leave Comet for Xenoblade.
いや、また追っかけてる。
the entire Ziggurat section. We have a little bit of a run here, and then we're going to be heading to Boss Scavenger.
でもはしごは降りれない。
Bosses casually because the arena is like super tiny. Boss Scavenger likes to run all
ま
over
だ
the place.
青ゲージのことでしょうか。
We might have some cheese.
どうなんだろう。
So I struggled during this section for hours, and Sunny laughed at me whilst I did that because there's some debris on the stage as well.
ああ、
and
きれいきれい。
patterns of the boss can make it very hard to deal with that debris. But we're just gonna be chilling here,
Yeah,
and yeah, it's a very hard boss to beat casually. So obviously, like we don't fight here. This is
ボス戦。
yeah, we gotta save here really quick.
Yeah, just in case.
We gotta get prepared for this epic boss fight that's about to happen.
Yeah. By the way, those guys you see in the
戦
back,
うのもっと先でしょ。
they're just don't mind them.
あれかな、ボス部屋。
Huh, that's weird.
ああ、
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not inside the arena. You need to jump in there. So remember what I said about ice being and the hook shots being broken? Well, there you go.
あ、ボッシュッとした。
Into the Shadow Realm.
Yep.
There is a death plane below this arena.
え、こんな倒し方ありなんですか？
Getting there casually, but, yeah, turns out if you freeze Boss Scavenger and as she's coming out of her
ええ、
position, she has a couple, like just a few little brief
落として倒すなんて、
shot her and
なんかスマブラですかこれ。
put her off into the Shadow Realm.
So I think it's due to the fact that you wanna like if you fall through the floor or something, you just die.
Yeah, they
You
don't want
get
soft
stuck.
lock.
Yeah, they don't want soft lock you.
Yeah.
By the way, this is the fast travel portion of the game. We saw like little ghost foxy.
ええ、
Sunny killed him. We actually use that to fast travel between different sections of the overworld, and it's a very handy place. There's a lot of story in it. We're skipping all that. And we're just on to the next section
こ
of the game.
れはワープかな。どうなんだ
To
ろ
basically pray to. And there, you're doing this. I love this trick.
Cool. And this is actually recently found out
う。
while
あ、壁抜けだ。あ、
access to your items. So this guy right here, he's kind of a pain.
いや、このフックショットみたいなやつすごい悪いことできますね。汎用性が高い。
Yeah, you can sit here and just keep refreezing him while you are praying. And that keeps him out of your face and makes this section quite a bit easier.
I blame Big Head.
We're out of there. We are out of yeah, it's Big Headman's fault.
Yeah.
His head was so large that he just got into range super quick.
This is, I think, the first time you actually get like a full-on interaction with the miasma we saw earlier.
おお。
That's to show like how reverse boss order we do this map. I think, yeah, I do think we do it in full reverse boss order.
Yeah. The nice thing is I don't think there is an intended boss.
No, they're actually.
Very,
タイト
very
ル。
That's 2 pillars down, 2 more to go, but it looks like we have a donation if you want to go ahead and read that one off.
Indeed, we do. The perky
これは
Riolo has
届くかな。
donated $5 saying,
あ、ダメ。
Good morning from the UK. It's great to see TUNIC being ran during more marathons. Love the TUNIC speedrunning community. Best of luck for the air fight.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a doozy.
Yeah, so I froze that guy a little.
引き寄せてるんですかね。お、今度は成功しました。よかったよ
Yeah,
か
you're
っ
just
た。
able to use your combination of like freezes and the hook shot to navigate this section of the world very quickly. And it makes this game just so much fun to run.
間に合うかな。間に合った。
We got the speed tech here too. Froze that crap.
戻っ
He was on his
て。
run up and then hook shot down to him. So
I'm able to move on to the next pillar here as quickly as we possibly can.
今のなんかチェックポイント開けてる感じですかね。
But we're gonna let him hit us
いや、
twice.
でっかい声に来ちゃいましたね。
No, don't do it.
デスルーラかな、これ。あ、
A lot of things
準備か。
in this game are about manipulating your health, and I just like being on 1 HP. It keeps me more awake, more alert.
Gotta be aware of like everything that's gonna happen. Those minor crabs were a big pain earlier on, but we found like some very nifty strats, and the fact that we can pray basically towards these.
開けました。タイトルモー
I don't
ド。
want to spoil anything. And then still have access to our items makes them basically trivial.
Cool. And now that we have powered up the atoll, we can go ahead and head to the library.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go up here, and turns out this statue is actually a portal to the realm. Let's go.
石像だ。
Don't ask, just play the
これ何しに行ったんでしょう。
library. You have a thing that you need to do at the
Yep,
library.
yep.
あ、バップか。
We're gonna do it here in just a few seconds.
Yeah. And we can climb up a little bit.
This area is actually really cool. Like when you first hit the game, there's a lot of lore hidden here.
Yeah.
It's a library, and like Nash mentioned,
なんか図書館みたいなとこ来ましたね。
exist in the library.
あ、ザ・グレート・ライブラリー。やっぱり図書館じゃないか。
Top staircase is faster by like a completely inconsequential amount of time, but it is faster. And
It saves at least a frame.
we have to do it. Thank you, Glacia. Cool. We're gonna be heading up the last ladder here, and Nash reminded me of something very important I have to do.
Yeah.
Turns out ESA's PCs are too powerful, so we need to underpower them.
Graphics and fresh. Perfect. All right. Don't worry.
Fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
なんかいじりましたね。
There we go.
Yeah. So we have to underpower ESA's PCs for this next trick.
Yeah. All right, you
いや、ずいぶん散らかってますね。廃墟なんでしょうか、こ
That's
こ。
it. There's like 52 pages. No, yeah, I think it's 52 with the covers.
They're
and everything.
double-sided.
Yeah, double-sided pages. And like most of the tricks that's
なんかいますね。これは
glitches are things you learn from this page.
あ、さっきの人形召喚しましたね。
So this is supposed to be a major boss battle, by the way.
Oh, perfect. Let's go. That is the best.
Yes.
art-
待って、何があったんです
Oh my,
Oh, that was so good.
that was beautiful.
いや、身代わりでなんか悪いことしてる。
Librarian,
え
while he was
これはどういう原理ですか
activated the death plane, and because of that, you can get down the ladder and get underneath the death plane because the death plane is only very thin, and that allows me to go ahead and just make him fly himself.
判定から外して落とした扱いなんでしょうかね、これ。
There we go. Sweet. And we're out of there.
Man. 1 HP is just.
あ、デスルーラ。
Yeah, we're back to the start of its hole, and it's gonna be very convenient for the next place we need to go. So we already have 2 keys.
Yeah, one more to go.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're doing really well on our pace actually. really.
ラック判定をいじって倒すやっぱりスマブラじゃないですか
We're playing well, but it's very punishing as well. So
なんかいた気がする。
Speedrun this game,
アシストフィギュア。
there's an entirely dedicated Discord to it, and there are many other categories that aren't any percent that dive a little bit more into like the deep mechanics and explore more the areas. But honestly, like there's just so much to learn when it comes to this game. I think over the course of the last 3 months alone, like there's been non-stop just new tricks and new
そうですね。
optimizations being.
先ほどのロボ、
When you submitted it, I think it was like a
先ほどのルンバみたいなやつは終わって、現在、タニックという
it was very safe because
Yeah.
the game
ボスを掃除するゲームになってます。
so it's gotten optimized.
yeah. So
掃除というか突き落としてますね、多分。
be on any percent at this point in time, and we're actually also pretty close to finishing the game already. I think we're like, if everything goes correctly, we should be close to be done.
You knock on wood right now. There's still a lot that can go wrong.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
We have a door here. How do you feel about doors?
Doors, like doors take a long time to open. Do you see how the size of that door?
And
Bye.
doors don't exist.
Yeah.
これは石ルとか壁抜けしてるように見えたんですけど。
Incredibly useful tool in life.
あ、拍手したんで多分壁抜けですね。
When you hookshot a frozen enemy, it actually pushes them back.
Yep.
So I used 2 fire rod shots to push that enemy closer to the door, then froze him, hookshotted him twice, pushing him back through the door, and then we clip right in. No big deal.
So, how do you do ice rods? Like, how do you do ice rod bullets? First, actually, kill the boss real quick.
All right.
これはボスですかね
Very precise setup.
Nice.
You have
なんかゴーレムのような、カニのような、クモのような。
chasing him again. Stopping. We did equip earlier the RTSR card or the
安全地帯では戦ってんでしょうか、これ。
damage at critical HP.
Yeah.
I'm at 1 HP.
いいデザインですね。
That is not easy to do, by the way. Like getting that perfect position.
いやー、スピーディーですね。
Fairly trivial because every time he walks backwards, he just drags you along with it.
Yeah, so you want to be able to stack.
いや、確かにまともには戦ってましたよね。
It's kind of it's a pretty precise little setup.
安全地帯
You do exactly enough
ペチペチ
damage to
叩いてたけ
stack
ど。
him again before he'll like actually clip you out because you're not supposed to be there, and like if you do that casually, the game will just kick you out of there if you don't have enough damage.
Yeah. So you saw like big red letters there with like death skulls and everywhere. Don't mind that. It's fine.
And we do.
あ、弱点、
Now we have all three
弱点ペチペチでしたか。
Yep. The three hexagonal keys.
バフ、攻撃のバフをつけ
are
て。
not a Zelda game, right? So
Yeah.
we probably don't have to go to the Temple of Time.
あ、またデスルーラ。
Nope, definitely not. Like golden, shiny door that's very big and totally closed doesn't exist.
So we're
敵を引き寄せて悪いことをしようとしてますね。あ、またこれは壁抜けっぽいな。あ、
we
失
don't
敗
want。to open this door either. Doors are slow.
壁抜けこれ。
So push him in there.
何してんでしょう
Gonna
か
go ahead and use that same trick. Get straight through the door.
あ、うまい。
Easy peasy.
It's always nice to see like doors
え、
just
さっきのゴーレムっぽいの最初のボスえ、嘘でしょ
Steps coming up here, and they are frame perfect tricks. So let's see if we can get them. Got one.
very good.
So by how they work is you bring up the menu and you close the menu, and on the next frame you hit confirm. That confirms quitting to menu as well as putting in the keystone. So you have to do it within one frame, and you can skip these cutscenes. Okay, I missed that one. I'm happy I hit one.
Yeah,
that was my
you-
goal.
You,
is to
you
hit
get
one.
you get to see both.
敵はめ
This
て
is why
なんか起
you
き
wanna get it
ま
done.
すね。
We're basically just you see this chain, and slowly it just gets snapped away.
Yeah, it takes very long. You never want to see this.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's
あー、こう色ついた石のやつ
and it's like literally the most
Oh.
nerve-wracking thing if you're on PB pace. You're like, oh, I have to do cuts.
回収しに行ってた感じですかね。
One frame trick.
別の
Gotta-
ちょっとルート違いますけど。
That one's much easier.
That poor fox.
But keystone's in. We are good to go. Heading off.
あら
Final boss fight.
あれ死んだけどあれは
So yeah, we just opened up the realm of the not ancients.
はめ
And we're gonna go and
赤い
dive
のもはめたと同時に死んじゃった感じですかね。
But first, very sneakily go past.
It's a
Don't
stealth-
mind us.
Tunic is a stealth game.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna let Nash. Once we have one more
あ
cutscene.
ー、イベントスキップ。
The air does have like a little bit of a starting cutscene, so I'm gonna see if I can get it. This one is actually the timing on it is a little bit different, but we'll see if we can get it. Air has a big head too. All right,
I
we
love
missed
that.
it.
Aw.
Cool. So Nash, I'm gonna let you talk because I need to focus for this fight.
これは
This is, pretty crazy what we're about to do.
あ、なんかかわいい。
Yes, it's just
Oh,
hilarious.
this fight on big head mode. All right, let's see this.
So we have our final boss battle here. It's a
これは
fight. It's the air. It is a very technical.
まあなんとかソードで
We're using
殴ってきましたね。
mechanic here to keep him stun locked as much as possible. We have a few mana potions to deal with it. So the third bar you see in white right now is the mana bar, and it's slowly tinkering down. And
あ、この子ラスボス。
and to just get rid of the first phase of this fight.
この頭の大きさがデフォルトじゃないんですよ、まさか。え
You, like Dark Souls is nothing to this, honestly. You can spend hours on this fight because the spike in difficulty, especially for the air fight, is massive.
Phase one.
あ、倒しました。
Now, I can explain like the other like fighting mechanics and everything, but Sunny here is
やったか
trying
あ、
a single attack, and he's doing so like at an exorbitantly fast rate. He's doing really well on it. Right. So now we're on phase 2. You see that the air got a
コンボゲーかな
the purple eyes hint a little bit more towards like the miasma side of things.
範囲凍らせる。
Go into that. You need to play
Cold.
this game.
凍らせるボスはもうほん
Reads her very precisely, otherwise she breaks out and one shots you.
Yeah. As you're on 1 HP,
凍っちゃうから。
time. That was very good.
あ、終わりました。ジジです。
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go play Xenoblade. Oh, that run.
Do a quick outro first, and then we're just off.
All right.
That was so good.
Oh, that run was sick. I'm
That was
really
sick.
happy with how that went.
Oh, that was incredibly good pace.
Oh.
I don't think I'm
え、
any,
負け目なのこれで。え
like anything went majorly wrong at all.
Yeah. Huge shout outs to Andrew and Kevin of the dev team. They are like absolutely fantastic humans. Thank you guys for making TUNIC. They were on call for my GDQ run of this, and the devs have just been so supportive of this game.
負け指をすっ飛ばしたの初めて見ました。
Specifically, we got Silent and we got Radicoon.
今まで触れたゲームも本当に負け指あったような気がするんです。いろいろ負け指を見てきたような気がするんですけど、負け指って飛ばせるんだ。
No. Thanks again to the TUNIC community. And honestly, if you've seen a little bit of this game, you ask yourself, what the heck is going on? You're on the right track, and you need to get this game right now because it is amazing. It is my game of the year, honestly. Whenever I just got to this, and this is
なんだ
an
なんだ
ending. We're not gonna say anything about it. Just play the game. It's been amazing. Thank you so much for having us, and have an amazing rest of ESA. And we're gonna throw it over.
なんか
Thank you so much for this amazing run. Yeah, indeed, I am intrigued to playing this game myself.
砲弾とかで見たような感じ。
Spoiling everything. We are now waiting for the next run, which is actually going to be chicken boiled.
コードエンディングの感じは砲で見たような。
And see you then. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
バイバイ。なるほど、エンディング複数ある感じですかね。説明助かります。というわけで、以上、ターニックでした。では、次の作品に向けて、ちょっと一旦準備ありますので、一旦失礼いたします。あれ、待って、みんなもアルセスもあったの忘れてた。失礼いたします。
Greetings, my name is Monachira and I'm here to show you a nice little glitch in a game called Cornerstone, Song of Tyrim. Cornerstone is an indie adventure game for the PC and the likes of Wind Waker, and one of the first glitches we perform in a speedrun of this game is called sheep flying. It's called sheep flying because we use a sheep to line it up against a very steep wall. And then when we roll into the sheep and right click to pick up the sheep again while we are in a rolling animation, we glitch the sheep or the item into the wall, and it will reject us from the wall and boost us straight up into the air. And that allows us to sequence break and reach places we're not supposed to be at this point in the game. It's super easy to pull off and makes this a really enjoyable run, so try it yourself.